Hello and welcome to Where the Living Room Used to Be, a podcast about Rhode Island's music scene. Hey everyone, it's James. For this bonus episode, I talked with Ben Barnett about music advice. He has so much experience in so many different areas, whether it's playing in a band or running a label, running a record shop. It was actually a little hard for him to nail down a specific thing, but he did share a common request that he gets while performing, what someone should reasonably expect when they start a band, and some of the things that he looks forward to most when playing shows. So I hope you enjoy this little mini episode. If you can do me a favor and tell a friend about the show, that's really the best way to get the word out about it. And, you can also leave a rating or review wherever you're listening right now. And as always, please follow along on Facebook and Instagram using the handle @LivingRoomUTV. And go there, you'll be able to see some show flyers, some photos, and a whole bunch more of Ben's time in music. Is there a piece of advice, music advice, that someone around you, a mentor or just someone else that was in a band or anyone, that they pass along to you that you would like to share?
I'm sure that somebody has given me some sage advice at some point. I generally have found that most of the things that we've figured out has been through trial and error. Mm-hmm. We definitely learned a lot of things of what not to do. But yeah, I can't think of anything other than sound guys yelling at us to turn down because they could get better sound if we turn down. I'm sure a lot of people, appreciate that, and commiserate with that, so. Yeah. Also, I'm still going to play a volume I can hear myself. So I can't think of anything offhand. I've been fortunate to just be around so many people consistently. Yeah. They've been in bands and, done labels and book shows and run venues and put up scenes and stuff, like just a big mess of stuff of little things. But with that, I mean, you've, as you just mentioned, you've played in bands and run labels and tour the world and run a record store. Is there something from your experience that you would pass along to someone? Yeah, I guess a super building block thing. I think you should always appreciate, if you're in a band or doing music, you should appreciate that you have that opportunity because, some people, don't even have food every week. So if you're making music right out of the gate, and that's a thing that you have time to have as a hobby, mm-hmm. Appreciate that first and foremost. And above and beyond that, if you're making music nowadays, it is easier than ever to just put your own stuff out. Mm-hmm. I found that, a lot of people put together a project and then they expect folks to come running with offers to do stuff for them before they've even tried to do anything for themselves. And I think doing things, when you're starting out, when you do things yourself, you understand how much work everything is and how much effort it is and what it takes. And it makes you appreciate it a little more, rather than just, hey, I'm in a band, everybody please do things for me. Mm-hmm. Most folks get it, but every now and then you run into some people that really just don't. Yeah. And think that people should be doing things for them instead of them doing the work. Yeah. I'm a huge fan and advocate of people trying to do their own music.
from the get-go. And as you're in a band or, an artist longer, make sure that whatever projects you do, if you do them with other people, that you retain all the rights to your own music.
Okay.
Don't sign papers without having somebody look at them. And if you don't think you can do a deal with somebody that's a handshake deal, where you think the other people are going to follow, then you probably shouldn't be doing whatever that deal is. It's your work. You should own it.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff that we put out, if the bands want to take that stuff and do it with somebody else, they own it. It's their music. They can do it. Spend some time, do some stuff yourself, and then you understand. And as you get further along, make sure that you own your own stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of projects we would have liked to done with people, complicated by the fact that somebody else has some copyright or owns their music already, and won't release it to them.
Okay.
Or paid for a recording or whatever, even though they, they put out the record and made the money back or whatever, and still own their recording. So, just nowadays, I don't even know if people need labels to do that stuff when you can do so much on your own. Music can go from your creative area right online, and you can sell directly to people or give it away for free to people. So yeah, I just like to see people doing more stuff themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they appreciate it.
Yeah
And having some patience and being willing to put in the time and the elbow grease too.
Yeah.
People do stuff now, and if it's not social media, trending on social media in like a couple weeks, everyone gets bent out of shape about stuff. And it's like, man, you just give it some time. People, if you're doing a good thing, people will figure it out. People will find, a little bit of patience goes a long way too.
Yeah.
That's, everyone's in a rush to get shit done, and they go from 0 to they got a band, and 2 weeks later they want a record out. It's not super realistic,
Yeah.
Like, be happy you can play.
Yeah.
Happy you can do some stuff with your friends.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what would you say inspires you, like musically or even just in life, like something like that?
I personally, I'm super proud to be playing music in George. Like, these guys are like, we're basically a misfit family. Those guys inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this thing that we've done for so long is like, yeah, it's cool that we've had all the ups and downs that we have had over the years, and it's a cool thing to look back on and know that we've done so much. But that also makes me look forward and just be like, we did all this stuff. What's the next cool fun
thing? Yeah,
we're gonna do? And I just want to jam with the guys and have fun, and see friends everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like our thing now is like, a show is an excuse to go see some friends and find a good coffee and like whatever cool vegan snacks like in the place we're at.
Yeah.
And then repeat, like, it's like having an excuse to go have a picnic somewhere. See some friends, but you got to play a show.
Yeah.
not the most terrible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, we don't have much of that to look forward to right now, but it's coming down the way at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And other than that, yeah, man, I like seeing all my friends. I'm inspired by the people around me that are so inspired and creating tons of shit all the time. I'm fortunate to know a lot of people doing art and music stuff, and I keep Instagram a lot and see what everybody's up to. Besides whatever they're having for dinner. There's a lot of people making cool stuff and really busting their ass and being productive, especially right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awesome. Making the best out of a weird situation. I'm lucky to have a lot of creative people around. Other than that, having some dogs and a good wife, I'm super cool.
Well, awesome.
Simple stuff. I look forward to dogs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And having a non-work related chat with the boss lady.
Yeah. Well, cool. Thank you so much, Ben.
Yeah, man.
Thanks so much for listening. Dropdead has performed countless shows around the world, but as I hope you heard in the full episode, a particular venue here in Providence called AS220 is really special to them. It's special to me, it's special to so many other musicians in our state, but it's really a spot that they call home and is a favorite place for them to play. So what I have next for you is a live recording of the end of their set from back in June of 2019, and it'll give you an idea of what they sound like at this iconic venue here.
We're